Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how I do my eyebrows. Don't mind the hair dye in my hairline. I just did my hair, I'm sorry about that. But yeah, let's just get started. First you want to grab an eyebrow pomade. I'm loving the Colourpop one right now. Next, grab a spoolie brush to brush out your brows. This is just one from Morphe that came in a kit. Then you just want to grab an angled brush. This one's from Real Techniques. I believe it's a definer brush, but you just want to look for something thin. Next, you want to grab some kind of small detail brush for when we outline the brows. And then the last thing you need is concealer, anyone that you like. I just like this one because of the tip on it. Again, don't mind my hairline, sorry about that. Let's get started. First, you want to take your spoolie brush and just comb out your brows. Again, this one's from Morphe. It just came in a little kit. I don't know what the brush is called itself. Next, you want to take some brow pomade. I'm loving the Colourpop one right now. This is in the shade Black and Brown. Don't mind it, it's kind of a mess. I accidentally left it out one day, so it's a little dried up, but we'll make it work. Also, I just noticed there's hair dye in my ear as well. I'm sorry, I'm a mess. Now I'm just taking my angled brush from Real Techniques and dipping it in my brow pomade. You don't want too much. It's easier to go back in than take away. So just get a little bit on your brush. You want to start underneath the brow with a light hand. Start more towards the middle so that we can fade out the front easier towards the end. And just make your bottom line, give your brow some definition, and get your shape started. If it's a little messy, don't worry about it. We're going to go in with concealer later. Next, you want to do essentially the same thing for the top. Now, for my brows, since I have like no brow tail, I have to basically make myself a shape here. So just kind of make your tail however you want it. If you have actual brow tail, that's great. I'm happy for you, but I definitely don't, so I have to make my own arch. Just light, gentle strokes. Again, if it's a little messy, don't worry. We can go back in with concealer later and clean it up. Okay, now that I'm happy with the shape, I'm going to move into actually filling in the brow. Take some more pomade. I always start at the tail of my brow with the most product, and that way I don't have to go back into the pomade at all, and then I can do the front of my brows with the least amount of product on the brush and get a more natural look that way. Now when I get to the front, I angle my brush upwards and I make small little hair-like strokes to mimic actual brow hairs and then fade them into my brow. I'm just using really light strokes here with not a lot of product on the brush, so it just blends and fades that in. I always end up finding something that I need to touch up before I go in with concealer, and I will probably do this a couple of times, but you know, that's just how it goes. So now that my brows are looking much better, I'm going to go back in with a spoolie and brush them out again, kind of brush out any excess product. Now sometimes when I do this, I do accidentally brush away some of the product that I wanted there, so I'll have to go back in and fill in any gaps that I missed. Next, on to concealer to clean up the brows. Again, I just like this LA Girl one because of the tip on it. It's a nice square brush tip. It makes it super easy to get up close to your brows and outline them, and then just go in and blend it out. I just find it's a lot less work, but any concealer works. Just take it on a little tiny brush and you'll be good. I am so sorry about the lighting here. I have no idea what's going on. Now I'm just taking some of that concealer on the top as well, just to make sure the brow is clean all the way around. Now that we've got the brows outlined and cleaned up, I'm going to take a little small Real Techniques brush. I'm not really sure what this brush is called. I've had it forever. The handle's worn down. If I can find it, I will link it because I love it. But we're just going to take it and blend out the concealer. And that's it. You should have a nice, clean, defined brow now. So yeah, here's a look at them all done. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, just let me know, and I will hopefully be back with more tutorials soon. Thank you.